This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Change for second.
We got trouble out of 2.
Sterling Marlin was in the middle of it, but he got through. That's Todd Bodine.
And Steve Park in the 1 car. And the 90 car is Lance Hooper.
These guys got to get going, or they're going to go lap down, and they did. They got put a lap down by Earnhardt Jr. Here comes Todd. He's going to try to get it back. Consensus. You see Todd Bodine underneath Jimmy Johnson there. Just got in the back of him, got him sideways. He checked up, and then Sterling got in the left rear of Todd and turned him around. Now that did a little bit of damage to the 40 car and right front fender, but BP really doesn't make much of a difference here. Too much, does it, on the aero stuff?
Hit us up on that, and we got another one. Todd Bodine.
And that looks like he was all alone. The way the car's sitting, looks like the right rear tire's flat.
You know, he hit...
I thought he was all alone coming off the corner.
Something. You see that puff of smoke come out the back? Right before he spun, there was a puff of smoke to come out the back.
Hang on to it, but that car just will not cut.
Robbie Gordon spins in traffic. Caution's out.
Better go, Robbie.
First gear. Come on, there you go.
And Junior's not going to let him get it back. Now, there's another bad guy.
Yeah,
Robbie's not going to be happy with Junior.
Was the principal.
Think he had help?
Oh, yeah, he had some help in the form of the 55 car. Bobby Hamilton just gets right in the left rear a little bit, and around goes Robbie.
Now Robbie tried to get a lap back coming to the start-finish. Bristol Motor Speedway and the Sharpie 500 going under the caution flag just as we come back. That would be Ricky Craven sitting at the bottom of turn 2.
Well, he gets the thing going again, and I don't think he's going to get lapped. Damage from the back, and it's
from, yeah.
Man, that was so slight a touch, wasn't it?
Yep. But that was going in.
Yeah, that's right. Going
4-0.
But I would love to see it about 4-4 or something like that.
Well, definitely the pit strategy we're looking at already. A lot of these cars pitted 60 laps into this race. Oh, there's a wreck coming off of 2.
Trouble off turn 2. It's Elliott Sadler.
25 car. Joe Nemechek got a little bit, looks like he got sideways, and the 21 car drifted up into him and lost the rear of the car. Watch car, Joe Nemechek. He comes out of 2, and to me, it looks like he gets a little bit sideways getting off of 2. And he kind of came down the track because he was trying to save the car, and I think he got into Elliott. I know that's probably not what Elliott thinks happened, but that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like from here.
Talked about the emotions of racing at Bristol during our Discover Card countdown to green. Yellow flag number 6 is out at Bristol in the Sharpie 500. Jimmy Johnson bumped the wall in the middle of 3 and 4, and all the leaders are going to come into pit. This is the backstretch pit road. Next weekend, TNT's coverage of NASCAR moves to Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. Opened in 1950, the great Southern 500 weekend tradition. Friday, Bud Pole qualifying. Saturday, the NASCAR Busch Series race. And next Sunday, coverage of the Southern 500 at 12:30 Eastern Time.
The Southern 500. Talk to the Burton boys, Jeff and Ward, about their victories there. Ranked right up there. The half-mile racetrack.
Sure is. We got a guy in the wall. We got Derek Cope.
Scott Wimmer and Derek Cope both have problems.
And so far, they haven't thrown the caution flag.
NASCAR Communications looking for debris.
Oh! Scott, careful there, big boy.
No caution. We'll stay under the green. And there's nobody walking around out there. They're all in here in 147,000 seats in this beautiful stadium.
I saw Jeremy slide up the racetrack pretty high going into 3 that last lap.
Right front tire's flat on his car.
That's probably a good reason why.
Joe Nemechek also in. Trouble, turn 2. Steve Park. Caution is out.
Pit road's about to get real busy.
We had just run a little over 120 laps of straight green flag racing, so this caution for everybody except Steve Park and the guy who was hoping to win $1 million if Park won tonight. Caution's probably a very welcome sight. That was 3 times.
Oh, we got trouble with
Jeremy
Raceway.
Mayfield.
Right at the head of the...
Dale Jarrett, Jeff Burton.
And a host of cars.
Looks like those 3 got the best end of it. Here comes leader Jeff Gordon back around to the caution flag. Nobody's going to get a lap back. And the caution flag is out once again.
88 of Dale Jarrett. Let's watch what happens here. See the 88? Just got in the back of the 19 car, turned him sideways, and then
didn't
turned him right into the 88 car.
And Jeff Burton, the 5th place car,
man, just had nowhere to go.
He was running 5th. If you talked to Ward early in Friday's practice, he wouldn't have given you anything for his chances to be in this position right now tonight. Oh, trouble, turn 3.
Okay, now let's see,
Jeff Green.
let's see if Johnny will get his lap back or Jeff will give Johnny his lap back. Yes, he will. Johnny Benson will get his lap back.
On the 30 car is right in the middle of the racetrack, and here comes Kyle Petty right. Oh man, that was close.
And that's the problem right there with racing back to the yellow. One of these days, it's going to be big. Jeff up there on the outside, and Ricky Craven got in the wall, and man, Jeff just ran in the back of him.
When that 44 car turned left out from behind the 32, I don't even think that Jeff Green had an idea that Craven was slowing.
It's getting better because of all these yellow flag
Trouble
laps.
up in turn 3.
Mark Martin, Brian Newman, and Terry Labonte in the aftermath. It started with Martin and Newman getting tangled up. Caution is out again.
Man, look at all these guys I'm talking about, but for us, you know.
All right, caution is out. Hut Strickland involved in an accident.
All right,
Jeff Gordon is slowed down. Is Rusty Wallace going to pass him to the caution?
Oh.
All right.
I don't know if Kyle got it or not. It was awfully close.
Well, it wasn't for a lack of Jeff trying to give it back to him.
No, he tried.
If Kyle Petty got his lap back or not? Ooh.
Yeah, I think he did. What do you think, DP?
I think so, yes. But Jimmy Johnson did not. And that's another reason that Jeff Gordon was slowing down and jumping out, and he's going to go up and clap for Jeremy. The traffic keeps going
we got
by.
a car
Trouble,
along.
Casey Atwood. Oh, and Dave Blaney caught a piece of it.
Casey was having a good run, too.
Yes, he was. He was on the lead lap in 12th place. What's
So
that
much
got
for
us up
going
to?
green. Yikes.
13th caution flag.
A little fuel in a pipe there, huh?
Well, he had a bunch of fuel. Mike Skinner in the 7 car, Casey Atwood. Man, make a little contact.
Looked like a lot of contact.
And right now, Johnny Benson, the 3rd car back, the Valvoline car, is the leader. Oh! And Jimmy Johnson gets turned right in the front of Mark Martin. John Andreas in the crash.
Gordon just got bumped.
Jeff Gordon just got, I don't know how much damage.
Robbie Gordon just
Look at this.
back of
Look at this.
Robbie's getting into everybody tonight.
Okay.
See what happened. Here you see they're really slow on the restart. This is even before they get to turn. This is on the straightaway. What's that all about?
I don't know what Jimmy. And he's not waiting to get in the ambulance, I don't think.
I think he's waiting to wave to his favorite driver right now.
Let's see. Let's see if that's correct.
Yeah, I think you're pretty safe with that.
Well, maybe he was waiting to go to the ambulance.
Safety workers trying to wave him on.
You know what, safety worker? I wouldn't do that.
Valley's still under caution, and Jimmy Johnson's walked out of the infield care center. Jimmy, Robbie is saying on his radio that you missed a shift. What happened?
Just like every form of racing he's ever been in, it's always somebody else's fault. He had me turned sideways before we even took the green. I didn't even have a chance to grab a gear. He was beating my bumper cover off me coming to the green because he wanted to restart in front of me. I'm trying to get my lap back as well, so he's just crying up a river like he always does. It's a shame. We got a chance to win the championship, and we get spun out before we even take the green on a restart. It's wrong.
Robbie, they're going to come in and hold you for 2 laps.
What? Not right, because he missed the gear shift. They're going to hold me for 2 laps.
He says his car's a little bit snug. He thinks it will come to him. But he is worried about the guys behind him.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ward Burton were racing for 12th spot. Now Ward's in the wall. And the caution flag is out again.
I tried to get out of it. He kind of, was abrupt on his entrance. Didn't give me much time. I mean, if he's going to cut me off, they'll not, give me a little bit of time to get out of the gas or he's going to get spun out.
All right, I talked to him.
That ain't going to do any good, Ty.
No.
The emotions are running very, very high right now.
I'd talk to him maybe next Friday.
Yeah, at Darlington.
Junior. Come off turn 2, start down the back stretch. Junior gets a run. He thinks he has enough, but just barely makes contact with Ward, and bam, in the wall.
Win. And on a pre-race show, we said that streak could end tonight. Right now, we got a pretty good shot of being right.
And this traffic is going to play a big role right now.
Ooh, Rusty didn't get off a 2 at all that time. Here comes Gordon, right up against the back bumper. Everybody in the crowd on their feet.
And as
3
I
laps
said,
to go.
the slower the traffic, I think caused that right there.
Here comes Gordon, right up to the bumper again.
Did you hear that wheel spin, Benny?
Yeah, I did hear that wheel spin.
The bump and run.
There it is.
Gordon underneath to the lead. 2 laps to go. Can Rusty come back?
Jeff better hope not.
31 races since Jeff Gordon has been to victory lane. The much publicized dry spell could come to a close in 1 more lap around the Bristol half mile. He dominated the opening part of the race, got caught back in traffic after a late pit stop, but the bump and run is going to get Jeff Gordon the checkered flag and the end of the winless streak. Gordon wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Here's a discussion about the bump and run.
We've seen this before between these two. For some reason, all of a sudden in those last laps, Rusty Wallace's car wouldn't get off of turn number 2. Jeff Gordon ate the distance up between him and then did what he had to do, frankly, to get the win.
And you know what? Rusty would have done the same thing, I think, if he were in that position.
And the other angle to this is points. You know, Robbie Loomis, Jeff Gordon's crew chief, told me that before he left the Hendrick Motorsports shop to come to this race, he went into the museum and looked at the trophy. Looked at the trophy that you get for winning here at Bristol. He said, I want one of those, and I want it this weekend. Marty?
Well, Robbie, it's been a long time coming.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of TNT Sports.